if now in the year 2025?
Okay. All really good points from a position of morality.
All right, Grandpa, you want to drag this on? Let's drag this on. This whole thing started with me merely suggesting that someone else, not you, possibly change their name to something a little more polite and less offensive. Now, again, Whitey and I had already had this conversation, and he told me that Wytee, Whitey, is his last name. And I apologized, and I moved on. Yet, you are continuously bringing this up.
I suppose. But there's no historic significance to the term whitey that should invoke.
Invoke. Come on, spit it out.
Acism.
Oh, you mean racism. You can say it. Racism.
I mean, I get it. I understand what you're saying, but don't you see by being offended by a word like that, especially for people of our skin tone, is perpetuating the very thing that you're trying to avoid or trying to defeat?
No, because if you were really following along, you would have heard me say that I am offended by all forms of hatred, bigotry, misogyny, and people picking on others because they are expressing how they feel. Yes, I am a person with thoughts and feelings and emotions. Excuse the fuck out of me for actually expressing my emotions. Now, if you want to continue to suppress your emotions and pretend you're, oh, I'm a real man, I'm big and bad, and blah, 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 that just really shows your weakness. That really shows that you aren't strong enough to actually express your emotions and open up to others about how you really feel. You'd rather bottle up your emotions inside and pretend like everything is okay when really you're being crushed inside.
Right? I get it, but the term, even if it's used in a derogatory way, for someone of my skin tone, your skin tone, to be offended by that is a position of weakness.
No, again, somebody expressing how they feel and openly telling people what offends them actually shows strength. Real weak people, weak-minded people, old-fashioned people, they bottle all that up and they act like it doesn't bother them. When really deep down inside, it bothers them more than what they would really like to admit. Now, if you truly believe that bottling up your emotions and laughing at others and mocking others for actually expressing how they feel, if you truly believe that that is morally better than somebody actually opening up and saying, hey, this bothers me, then that really shows your emotional and moral immaturity.
I mean, all of this started from a person having made a post or a comment on one of your posts, and their screen name happened to be Whitey.
Yes, that all started from a video I posted days ago. Yet you're still on this. Can we move on to something else, please? Or would you like to continue to show your emotional immaturity and mock me even further?
When he explained to you he wasn't going to change it because that was his last name, you continued to make videos like this where you're taking exception to the term.
Wrong! You see, when he finally responded and told me that Wytee was his last name, then I apologized. And then I continued on with other people making hateful and unnecessary comments. And I moved on from that. Yet you're stuck on me openly expressing how I felt offended or how I thought that someone was using the term whitey in a derogatory term. After that was all cleared up, I moved on. Yet here you are.
I don't know of anybody in my orbit, regardless of their skin tone, that would take exception or be offended by the word whitey.
Again, it's not just about the word, the derogatory term, whitey. But go on.
It's kind of, well, you'd be hypersensitive. Let's just say that. Very, very hypersensitive if you're taking offense to that word. That's what I'm saying.
I'm hypersensitive. You're bringing up something that was cleared up days ago. And you can't get that out of your head. Yet I'm hypersensitive. Good fucking job. Move on to something else.